I mean, Italy should have enough stuff on its mind at the moment, with it being partially occupied. Free France. The Allies are making progress across France, invading from the opposite side to D-Day. I still don't get how this is a thing here. This is starting to look worrying now in Russia. But okay, someone just needs to take that, and this bit goes. Look, we've got 24 divisions. We're meeting British resistance now as they come charging up the peninsula to meet me. Did I put some troops in there? Yeah, I've got something coming in, so that's okay. Oh, there's another one. That's not a port, is it? No, it looks like something, though. Not sure what it is. Alright, let's look for some opportunities over here. Opportunities to bash in some Japanese. Does that look like working? Might if I do that. It might if I do that. I love being able to order them in to support the attack without actually ordering them in their entirety. I think that's a really nice ability in the game. Yeah, we should go in there. Where was that mess? There was a messy one, but it looks like it's been tidied up. Oh, hang on, we can speed this up. I thought things were going a bit slow. We slowed it down, didn't we, for this micromanagement situation? Supplies are bad down there. We've got military factories again. Which is very, very welcome. We want half of those going into there. And then we must have had some come in there. But definitely support. And you guys can definitely support as well. I'm sure I sent some more in there, but I think the lines were redrawn and they've already sodded off. So that's good. It's a bit of a wonky line now. If we wanted, we could bring the cavalry up and smash into that. I think we will. I mean, they're just down here. We'll bring them in and do an attack from two sides. I can't tell if that's over a river. Just to tidy the line up. Then again, it might be nice to tidy this line up as well, wouldn't it? Get them over the river. Yeah, we will. This is going very well down here. We're starting to meet some proper resistance now. And we might just have to put some of those guys into defense. We've got a green army here. Don't know what to do with them. I'm going to retreat them to the coast. And we will consider our options with them. Okay, I don't think this army plodding its way down there is going to take that. So let's stop before we just... Let's halt everybody and they can just dig in. They got the order, right? To halt. Supplies are going to be far too much of a problem. It looks like we've got Australian troops in here and British. And then a right mix of anything else. So what we probably don't want is 24 divisions there suffering from supply. Soviet designer. We got that, did we? Joint tank development. So this will give us... Soviet Union joins joint tank development, which gives us what? After experience gained from working with Soviet designers, we should form joint design teams to better coordinate the work and learn from each other. Don't know that they're going to be around that long. We might learn some seriously good stuff from them, though. And I am well behind. So let's see if this works. We might just share some technology. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to take half the army. Just add it into a new one. But keep it within this group so I can find it. And we'll just colour it pink. And I am just going to run those guys away. And this is going to be a supply reason. Don't know if we can put them in Bangkok. But let's take this and go and put them resting up somewhere. In Saigon. Why not? You've still got troops coming in. That's okay. That's fine. And that's just going to ease the supply situation here a bit, I hope. Yeah, it's not good down here, that's for sure. And we've got that coming across from there, which is still being built. The Bangkok to Singapore Railroad. Trouble is, there's no supply hub down here. That is part of the problem. Fuel's not looking great. Oh well, it'll have to be what it'll be. Right, so what can we achieve over here? The cavalry got in. Oh, I was going to make a cavalry attack, wasn't I? On two sides. And then we can also just throw in as support lots of other stuff, which should very quickly make the difference there. And then our guys are going to be left dug in behind a river, which is brilliant. Throw them out. And then we'll maneuver the cavalry down and take advantage of these lots. That's perfect. There should be some better... Where are these guys? These guys are moving. Oh, they're nearly all in. Okay. Well, let's bring them down anyway. Let's bring two. Those two are in good nick. Bring them to there. And then the other three, we'll bring them to there. Not that way, you nuggets. So the military police, this is going to start helping with the garrisons a bit. It's a long way to go. Let's get some field hospitals in because that is well needed. Right, so we go straight into this. We edit this and we put in there military police. Send. And that should hopefully reduce our requirements needed to garrison stuff. And it's probably going to use a lot of support equipment, is it? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. We also do some ping, ping. Do some of those. We've nearly got this done. Italy is strengthening its grip on the Mediterranean. The Balearic Islands ceded to Italy, so Spain has given those up in exchange for their help during the Civil War. Kind of want to wait for the others. Right, in we go. We'll go with that. Are we in? Oh, actually, one stay there. And then we're just going to punish these. These armies must be kind of weak down here. They must be. Whatever is in there can't be very good. I know we've got some decent divisions attacking. We've got the cannons done. Can we get the engines? Once we've got the engines, we might try... Oh, God, look at the fuel. Okay, I'm going to have to trade some more factories for fuel. We'll go Iraq. Iraq is fine. Let's have that. We'll try and keep it just the minimum of what we need. But as more planes and trucks and things come online, it is going to use more up. Supply is looking a bit healthier over here now. I mean, there's some big rivers we could use to try and advance across here to cover things. I don't know that it's particularly to my advantage to really go to a huge effort in that. There's a bit of rubber and stuff there. But we've kind of cornered the rubber trade. Supplies aren't good down here, but they're okay there. That's going to be a hard push. That's going to require some infrastructure built up and a bit of a hard push. Meanwhile, the cavalry, because there's no immediate gains to be made down there, I think we should probably go... Oh, did we... It's okay, no, we didn't go to Zinking or Hissing King. I don't know how to pronounce that one at all. Shinking? Zanking is probably something completely not what it looks like. So, how would we cut out these guys? Manchukuo, the supplies. Supplies aren't very good up there either. Let's bring them back up north. And let's refit these light guys. Let's change to the big cavalry on that. We just need some more towed artillery and some towed anti-air. For these guys being elite, they will get that eventually. The military factory. That's what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to make... some... Can I not make the old-fashioned basic infantry equipment or not? It looks like I can't go backwards. I guess if you just did it at the start of the game and set it and forget it, it just carries on producing it forever. Oh, show outdated equipment. Yes, you can. Sorry. So, Type 88 basic infantry equipment. And then you see the difference in cost. It is 0.69 production versus 0.43. So, it is cheaper. I'm going to leave it a low priority. And we're just going to let it build that. And I guess it's something to top up the regiments with. We'll just leave that going. Until we're in a situation where I feel like we have a lot of spare infantry equipment. In which case I'll pull that out. Where is it? Oh, we're at 2.6k. Oh, I thought we were really desperate, so scrap that. We're doing okay for a lot of things, actually. So I'm going to put it in. I could get more trucks coming along. I think that's going to be okay. I'm going to put production into trucks, because we're going to start ramping up production of all sorts of things that need that. So, synthetic oil experiments. That gives us a synthetic refinery. Okay. We don't need to worry about the rubber anymore, which is a bonus. Building refineries is going to be some hard sodding work. Should we go for... build some poor old, knackered coastal bombers and stuff? I feel like we should. Anti-tank stuff. Well, we do want to start making tanks. We'll wait until we've got all the Russian stuff, all the benefits we can get. Oh, we've got all the benefits. Or we've got some of the benefits. I want early light tanks. I know it sounds crazy, but I want to go down the light tank tree to put them in as light tank reconnaissance for units. Hang on, you've got... Oh, there's one guy coming up still, that's okay. So the cavalry, we're probably not going to expand upon the cavalry. It's probably going to be that's what it is, and it's going to stay like that, I suspect. Well, these guys have definitely come to an impasse down here, I think. Construction. Yeah, I guess what slows advances down now, especially in Asia, is having to build supply bases and stuff in order to carry on the advance. It is a bit rough down here. I'm going to put a supply base on there. And let's drag it up above the infrastructure. The infrastructure can always wait. It's got some civilian factories working on it. And I think we're going to be in a situation soon that we can say we can start producing civilian factories, military factories, and really ramp up our production. Short of steel, of all things, I would not have thought that. Can trade for it. What's the aircraft like? We've got, apart from the ground support craft, they're classed as fighters, I think. They can do close air support, but I don't know if they actually are doing very much of that. Right, let's see if we can create some air wings, if anything. We don't have a lot of spares at the moment. Are you going to march? You're going to march all the way up there. I don't think you are. I think we'll set them to use the train now. Right. China. Terrible infrastructure, terrible state of supply, really backward industry at the start of the game. But I've been enjoying playing this. It's a totally different challenge. No resources to speak of, horrible political situation, terrible debuffs on the army. I can't think of a worse large nation to play, really, at the start of the game. Okay, it looks like the Brits are going to try and push us back down here. If that is the case, then let me scrap that one. Then again, there's nothing to say that we aren't going to be able to hold there. If it goes, it goes. What do I care? I can bring something in to try and sort that out. What's the Navy looking like? We have got an additional... have to make sure that is set, of course, to that. And put them on mine laying jobs. And change it to that, because it looks much nicer. So this is the start of us slowly building up a navy. And it is slow to start with. Okay, we've maxed out at 500 army XP. I'm curious as to what to do with that. We're gaining lots of experience. I mean, we've got... Where are we? We are maxed out down there. It's been working for me, hasn't it? So I'm going to leave it and not worry about it. I wish there was something else we could do with it. Alright, let's just play this on a little bit longer. Just keep an eye on the time. We've got 3 million men in reserve, and we've got a debuff to get rid of, and another level of conscription to go before things start getting tight for the industry. So we should be absolutely fine, but this is looking like being a very long war. Looking like being a lot more successful war now, however. What's the resource count down here? Quite a bit of steel. The joint tank development. So I don't know what that's going to do, but I feel like it's good. I don't think there's any point in getting that, because I'm pretty sure for the support artillery we've finished that line. Shame it can't also apply to anti-tank stuff. That would be good. We can't gain anything over there. This is okay. Let's get this one. We gain a division with 2 light tank and 4 motorized battalions, which we'll probably scrap. And then this research bonus for mechanized models, which we're probably a long way off from doing much with. I'm wondering if that's worth it. That's a lot of days of political power to gain that. Scorched Earth, Forced Conscription, and Dare to Die Corps? The Dare to Die Corps. Minus 50% cost for forced attack. I don't like the sound of that. We should probably go down this and get some more science. Industrial evacuation. Sorry, not excavations. Okay, so if we go down this will give us war support of 10%. This will give us war support of 10%, but it adds low inflation. This doesn't. So let's just do that one, shall we? Or what else is there over here? There is the one China policy. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. The Imperial Legacy. Gain stability. Dominate Japan. China demands subjugation. Overlordship over Indochina. We've kind of done that anyway. We gains a conquer focus against Japan. Don't like the look of those things. A grain tax is a problem. This adds low inflation. We get military factories. More about trying to get resources, and it always is. There's lots of stuff for stability down here. So it means there's things that we can kind of afford to take some stability hits to get them back here, because there's not like a major problem. And that's crap at this point. I don't know. And maybe this isn't such a bad thing. We'll do it. We'll take advantage of the Soviet Union before they crumble. Although it's now looking like they might not crumble. It's a mess. The world is a mess. Yeah, I've currently got no productions of any units at all going on. So I'm trying to work out what to do next. What was the supply situation like in the top up here? It's pretty good. So the Kingdom of Italy declared war on Italy. So Italy's been split in two. It's been semi-liberated. Right, supplies are looking really good over here. I'll teach those cheeky bastards to have a go at me. Push them back. Why are you charging in? We must have been pushed back somewhere. I could... Non-aggression pact? I'll sign anything. I could bring the cavalry up here and have another go at this place. Better recon companies. This is at the point where we should be doing something. I feel like we should be doing something much more important than we are. We could get aircraft going. We could get synthetic oil. I'm going to start building some synthetic oil because fuel and steel. We can increase steel with infrastructure. The railroads are slightly coming under. Just slightly coming under control now. Where should we go? Let's put one in. Put one in here. It's not going to make a big difference. This. Let's make sure our railroads are at the top of the list here, above other things. Because they'll get done quickly anyway. Been like a massive infrastructure effort, hasn't it, really? The Chinese rail building program. We held the lines there, actually, surprisingly well. Which I was surprised at. I thought we were going to lose it, but I mean, I'm going to guess that their supply situation is no better than ours. And if we can get that built, it'll be nice. I'll take that. That's a small victory. And it gives us a jumping off point for taking the rest of British Malaya. So situations... Oh. Let's beat some communists up. The full integration of Shaanxi. Okay. So I basically need I need 150 political power to get that. I'm going to take that as soon as I get the opportunity. And that'll become part of us. Does that have any resources to speak of? Has nothing. It should have some manpower. Yeah, the Japanese are getting a bit leery up here again. Oh, they've pushed us back a bit over there. That's okay. They'll have taken more casualties trying to do that, I suspect. These are now... Okay, these guys are gonna fight well down here, I feel. They do have a field marshal. It's just not showing properly. I could put a different one in just for the sake of it. Go on then, let's put a different one in. And then it shows up right at least. So where's this? Where are all these guys at? Where's this army, for example? Cancel. These guys are... Right, that's on that line there. And these dudes are in the north. But this one is sitting on here doing nothing at the moment, which is absolutely fine. I don't know what I want to do with those. We've got other troops defending down there. We've got 12 spare divisions, which are really part of this group. But supply issues are keeping them separated at the moment. We'll cancel that. Unread naval convoy raider battle route. What? Hang on, this better not be what I think it is. It's okay, we haven't lost anything. But these dudes should absolutely not be engaged in combat. Okay. I need to focus where I'm going to go next. So I'm now fighting the Allies and the Japanese. I feel like that could probably fall quite easily. We've got field hospitals, which is going to be a small bonus. What about infantry equipment? We must be the state. God, yeah. Yeah, we are, definitely. Okay. We're a bit behind on that. Sadly. Events or decisions time out. What is this? Oh, ace pilot promoted. That's okay. We're getting up to that. We're not far off what we need. That's all quiet, but look at this. They are suffering from terrible attrition. I don't think there's too much I can really do to help at the moment. Every now and again, I think let's find somewhere where we can go in and make a difference. But I don't know that there's anywhere particularly beneficial to be really worth slogging away. Possibly here. I mean, they've got a lot of stuff on the other side. Also, my state decryption levels are terrible. We can't see shit about the enemy. We should definitely do something about that. Intelligence. Radio interception group. Yeah. It's only... Alright, let's do it. It's only 5 factories. We can definitely afford 5 factories, right? We can. It slows a couple of things up, but it's nothing too serious. And we want... oh, hang on. Let's put some... Let's pause that. And let's go in this, for example. Let's give them the field hospital. And in the good infantry... The trouble is we can't really afford to put it in all the infantry all at once because support equipment would just... It would just disappear. Having said that, I don't know that I have that much. And it should be in there. Ah, screw it. I'm putting it in. Save. Watch this. Watch this. Is that all it's gone to? -6? No, it can't be -6. It's got to be more than that. It must be more than that. Maybe not. I don't think I have as many of those big divisions as I had supposed. Okay, let's call it there. That was a really good session. I enjoyed that a lot. So we've made some huge improvements. We're at a point again where we're just stuck and slowed down for a moment while we just get our supply lines built, gather the forces for the big offensive, which we will. I think British Malaya would be good to push through next. We need the supply hub built. It's nearly done. And then we could take... this isn't British... Oh, it is British Malaya. All of this in Singapore at the end. That would be a really good prize. Tons of resources. That would fix our steel issue. The issue going on over here... We need to knock these out of the war, but the effort to do it doesn't really pay off very well, if that makes sense, because we don't gain a lot from doing this, other than reducing their manpower and Japan's ability to wage war on us. So it is beneficial, it's just not hugely beneficial. And the political power to take this, I think it's going to be manpower, maybe some factories. I don't think it's like it's certainly not a resource hub, is it? So that's valuable. That's useful. This is a novelty. That is going to be a hard slog. However, if we could push through this and like push through to here, what we'd end up with is like a much shorter front, and it would free up a load of troops to go and fight anywhere else. And then we start having spare soldiers. Because having these massive front lines, that's hard work. So I can see where we've got a plan. We do have, with the Air Force now, we've got some decent stuff. Hang on, how was the research going on that? Right, as soon as the engines are done, we're going to upgrade the fighters to the best single-engine fighters we can do. Cannons, machine guns, and all that. We will also have to start developing... Oh, we'll also upgrade the better ground attack aircraft, because we haven't given that an update in quite a while. We've got some spares. They're not doing an awful lot. We don't have a lot of factories in this at the moment. Actually, yeah, okay, the truck situation has just taken a dive. That's because I put a load of support equipment in. The medics need that, the hospital things. This is looking a lot better. We can hopefully soon take some out of there. Start improving the aircraft. The anti-air is always a slow thing. It's because we're short of steel and it's slowing it down. I think for the short term, I'm going to trade some steel. I think I only need one factory. Sweden. I'll take that. Let's speed things up a little bit. I think we're good. So, next session, we need to focus on British Malaya. And then from there, we're either going to decide whether we take a swing at this slice of India just to give us a much more solid front line, or we take a swing at Manchukuo and Japanese Korea. Either are quite viable. Both would make life a bit easier, I think, in the long run. Okay, well, it's been good. Hope you've been enjoying it, folks. Let me know your thoughts, as always. I hope this is still exciting for you. It is for me. I'm really enjoying this now, even after our setback a few episodes ago. So let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you again next time. Good night.